Greetings, it's B Ron Nature of DivineFeminineAcademy.com. Yes, that's feminine with the number 9, FEMI, and the number 9. So I wanted to speak about that creation, the platform, the academy, the place where I provide resources and knowledge and insight to the feminine, the women to have a place to come to gain what it is that is needed to truly, truly free thyself, to really just create the life that a lot of women are wanting, are desiring. And it's what happened, if I tell a little bit of the backstory, I created Healing Our Wounds, which I put the link in the description on Facebook. Now, this page gives a lot of more knowledge alongside of like health and letting go of living a toxic lifestyle and coming more into the natural way of living, using natural products, eating more whole foods, not so much processed and junk food, which really destroys the body. So I created that page, and it's wonderful. I really, really love it. So then I also wanted to create something that was separate from that and speak more on the knowledge and really just share some of the resources that I myself have come into over the years, some of my own teachings, and show women how to like create digital businesses for themselves so that they can get out of the 9 to 5, the working every day, and come more into their freedom, having free time to do other things, but at the same time having an income for themselves and creating the physical money that they need so that they're not so boggled down with feeling like, oh, I can't do this and I can't do that. And the ultimate goal would be to really show people that you can definitely live a different way than what it is that we have been taught and given. We can really live freely, just disconnected from the systematic way of bills and car payments and house payments and coming and going, and get back to using our creative, natural, creative juices that each one of us have within us. So, I don't know, it's hard for me to put all the thoughts into a video because it's so much, but this is just an overview to just introduce the Divine Feminine Academy and just really speak about the vision and the mission of it all and what direction that I really want to take it in, and to really reach the women's and let them know that there is so much out here for you to learn. There is so much information. We are in the information age. We're in a time when nothing is hidden. There's no guessing. There's none of that. All of everything that you need is here. A lot of us just kind of need reliable sources and reliable direction in which to go in. So with the Divine Feminine Academy, I felt like grabbing it all and putting it in one space so that it can be found in one place at one time, and just work with individuals, what their goals, what their vision is, and kind of help them create what it is that they would like. Let's say you want to create a residual passive income where you can work from your laptop, from home, from the park, from the gym, wherever it is that you want to go, and you could still create the income, well, actually way more than you could ever inside of a job, and still have your freedom to travel, to go different places. A lot of individuals are into traveling in RV and van and stuff like that, and that's because it gives them freedom to move about, and they don't have to be stationary in one space. When you have an apartment or a house, you have to be just in one space. Like, you have to only live in one place versus if you're free to move about, you can live in Mexico, you can live in California, you can live in Costa Rica, you can, anywhere that it is that, you choose for yourself that you want to go to, you can do that. When you create a life that you use your gifts and your talents to serve you. And that's really what the message is that we're using what we have to serve us, to provide for us, not the other way around. We should not be serving uh, anything else that's outside of us. It should be serving us. It should be working for us. Now, I also teach a lot about, because a lot of this is mindset. A lot of this is shifting the old paradigms, the old thought processes, the old mindset, the old way of thinking, and coming into something new. In order for you to really fully grasp it, you got to come into the new way of thinking. You got to come into new ideas, new way of seeing things. You got to get with the new and get rid of the old way of seeing, of thinking, of doing, of being. And that's where a lot of people do get afraid of. A lot of people can't see themselves doing that because we've done the old way a whole lot longer than we have done the new way. So I can get the apprehensiveness, I can get the lack of understanding, the lack of insight, because we don't see the new way. It's something that's fairly new. So it's kind of like when an investor invests in a company. Let's take Apple back in the day. If you watched how Steve Jobs' story unfolded, no one could see the vision because it was something that was new. So nobody really wanted to invest in it. Nobody really wanted to do anything with it. But then as the years passed on, all of a sudden it became something that was bigger than, all of a sudden everybody could see it. And then everybody wanted to be involved in it after they could see the vision or after they could see the results. Sometimes you got to be able to see the vision beforehand. Sometimes you got to be able to tune in and to see what's happening beforehand. So a lot of the teachings of Divine Feminine Academy speaks about shifting the mindset and coming into a new way of thinking and seeing and doing, and viewing. Click on that link and hop on over there. And not only just clicking on the link, make sure that you're staying tuned to the videos, because I speak so much about just knowledge and insight and shifting our mindset. And that's pretty much what this channel is about, is expanding the mind. And it goes so much more deeper than just going to a website. It's really just tuning in and begin to internalize what I'm actually speaking about and what I actually share. That is the biggest message that I want to send others, is to really, really feel it for themselves and to really get into it more for themselves, because that's what really, really matters. Let's be Raw Nature.